My character is Bernardo. He's the leader of the Puerto Rican gang. He's quite a sort of macho, quite a proud family man. He tries to be quite intimidating. He's got a sort of hint of anxiety behind it all, I think, though, because he's quite worried about losing family members or losing his sister to the opposite gang member, stuff like that.
Yeah. So my character, I play Anita in the show, which is Bernardo's girlfriend, and she's very sassy. She's very, she knows who she is, and she's very quick and witty with her comments as well. So yeah, that's some of my favourite characteristics of my character. I think for me personally, getting to know the cast in the different years and spending a lot of time together, and there's a lot for me to learn from the younger years, like the dances and everything. It was such a wonderful experience, really.
Yeah, it was quite a nice cohort to act with. Everyone got on quite well. I think also learning, like I'm obviously terrible at dance, but I had to learn a fair amount of dance in that, and also the fighting choreography. Me and Rory got to sort of choreograph a lot of fight scenes, and that was really cool because it's something I've never done before on stage, and it's quite a nice opportunity. I've now learned how to do that. Can add that when I go acting, you know, maybe in university or something. It's kind of another level. Whereas before, I'd kind of only really just done acting, and that was it. Maybe a bit of singing with it. But now I can sort of do the dance element and the stage fighting. It's a lot more like of a wider package. Doc's Drugstore is quite fun because that gets quite intense, and it's a really good atmosphere with the sort of eerie music in the background from the jukebox.
Yeah.
I did quite like our scene though, the one where we're chasing after Maria.
Yeah.
And I'm looking up at her balcony because that's a really good scene where we get to see the dialogue come out. There's a really strong Puerto Rican accent.
Yeah. And I think it's good to see our characters' relationship in in that scene. I think they do it really well. And for my favourite scene, there has to be A Boy Like That. I love the intensity that I'm able to bring to it, and the music was just incredible for A Boy Like That. Oh yeah. So this is West Side Story is my first big role I've ever had, really, and it was very nerve-wracking at first. I was very nervous for the audition process and everything, but I wanted Anita, so I was incredibly happy when I did get the role of Anita. And yeah, it was very intimidating because she is a very intimidating character, and I knew that I had to bring a lot to the table when I accepted this role. But yeah, it's honestly been such a blast, and I love playing a character that's so different from me, but quite similar to a few people in my life. So yeah, that was really fun.
That's deep. Who's it similar to in your life?
My mother.
No way.
My mother.
No
she
way.
Is yeah, Mum, I based it on you because she has very witty comments. She's from Thailand, so she's an immigrant as well. So she has those sassy remarks and all those sassy comments and everything, and the stance, and so I drew inspiration from my own mother.
I didn't really get inspiration from a single character. Well, actually, that's a lie. I looked at there was two versions of the film. There's a newer one and an older one. They're both really good adaptations, but I preferred the character of the older film. So I based my character more off him because he was more sort of, as well as he was quite kind of trying to lead his gang, who did it in a more relaxed way and a more nonchalant sort of aura. I quite like that, but also instead of drawing my character off of someone else, I'd kind of imagine scenarios where I've been feeling a certain emotion, and I'd then replay that in my head whilst I'm saying certain lines, and to try and convey more emotion.